Good evening, everyone. On behalf of State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, I'd like to welcome everyone to the commencement exercises for the 93rd graduating class of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy's Call Volunteer Firefighter Recruit Training Program. At this time, I ask that you please join me in welcoming our presiding officer for tonight's ceremony, State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski, accompanied by the official party. Please join me as we now welcome the Chiefs of Department for tonight's graduating recruits. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you please rise for the entrance of Class 093. Class 093 was led in by retired Westport Fire Department Deputy Chief Sam Manley. I ask that you please remain standing for our national anthem, which will be performed by Gabriella Reardon.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Class 093, please post the colors. Detail, about face. Detail, left, face, forward, march. Please be seated. Again, good evening and welcome, everyone. My name is Joseph Klusnick, and I currently serve as the Deputy Director of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy. I'd like to take a moment to let you know who makes up tonight's official pod. I will start with the gentleman closest to me, the presiding officer for tonight's ceremony, the former chief of the Uxbridge Fire Department, now the head of the Department of Fire Services, State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski. The next gentleman is a member of the Massachusetts Fire Training Council, the group that puts forth and oversees all policies regarding training and certification for the firefighters across the Commonwealth. From the Rehoboth Fire Department, Chief Frank Baresi. I'll go all the way down to the end for this one. The gentleman on my extreme left, your extreme right, is the Chief of the East Hampton Fire Department and the Program Coordinator for the Call Volunteer Recruit Firefighter Training Program, Mr. Christopher Norris. And coming back one slot is the Chief of the Leicester Fire Department, Assistant Program Coordinator, Mr. Michael Dupuy. Hey, this graduation ceremony is going to be memorialized forever. Soon after our producer and our director edits this, it will be placed on YouTube and it will be linked to the DFS social media pages so we can view this thing forever. The special person that makes this happen, and I'd like to thank her, is Miss Christina Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of introducing our State Fire Marshal, Peter Ostrowski.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. It's my honor to be with you, and on behalf of the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, to welcome you here tonight as we mark the accomplishments of Class 093. A little more than half a century ago, a group of fire departments put their collective heads together and came up with the idea of common training. They saw the value in sharing resources, in putting their groups together and assembling an opportunity to prepare recruit firefighters for the rigors of the job instead of doing it individually, onesie-twosies, as their departments needed. It was so successful that they reached out to the Commonwealth to discuss the possibility of a firefighting academy. And this year, we celebrate 50 years since the establishment of the Mass Fire Training Council, which Chief Barisi is a member of, that leads the policymaking and created the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy, so that the Firefighting Academy would have the responsibility to support local fire departments through training. Over those 50 years, our department has grown from those simple but effective beginning classes to offering thousands of sessions and preparing many, many recruits, as well as supporting firefighter tactics and strategies, fire officer development, all the way through chief fire officer training courses. So as we approach this evening, normally I'd make a few jokes about, maybe some old chief that was there at the beginning, but something happens with the shampoo that I use, and as I look in the mirror and my hair gets grayer, I don't see the value of that joke anymore. But the fact of the matter is, we have a great many of our fire service instructors who have been with us for scores of years, who want to give back. They're represented well by these gentlemen in the wings in their white shirts, by Mr. Kluznik and Mr. Ball, by our coordinators. But tonight they're spread out across the Commonwealth, doing what they can do to give back to our industry. Tomorrow, they'll be at our campus locations or at local fire departments, moving forward with the mission of the Academy. And tonight, 093, as we celebrate you, your commitment to get to this point, as we celebrate your accomplishments and we recognize you for stepping forward to serve your communities, I ask that you keep in mind the traditions, like Deputy Manley illustrated for us tonight, leading you in. The traditions of the fire service of support, brother and sisterhood, of collaboration and hard work. I ask you to recognize that when you came in to that classroom the first time, it was a lot different than it was 50 years ago. But some things haven't changed. The basics. That you came in as individuals, but you leave here as a team. That just like those founders of the Fire Academy, you recognize the value of working off each other, of mutual aid, of mutual support. And today, as we face the modern day challenges, and our curriculum has expanded to incorporate the needs of today's firefighter, we shall not lose sight of those that went before us, who worked so hard to get us to where we are, and for you to take up that mantle. So I wish you the very best. Congratulations. And we're really excited to see this night and to see what is to come of you in these next 50 years. Congratulations.
Thank you, Marshal. I have the great pleasure of introducing the program coordinator for the Call Volunteer Recruit Firefighter Training Program, Mr. Christopher Norris.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the graduation of Class 093 of the Call Volunteer Recruit Firefighter Training Program. Tonight we're here to celebrate the accomplishments of this class. I'd first like to start by thanking the State Fire Marshal and the Deputy Director of the Fire Academy for their continued support and dedication for this training program that enables the men and women across the Commonwealth to be trained and prepared in order to better protect and serve their communities. In addition, I'd like to thank the fire chiefs for their continued support and advocacy for this program. Running this program across the state could not have happened without your logistical support with all the equipment and vehicles that all of you provided. A special thanks to Chief Lynch and the Fall River Fire Department for sharing their facilities with us and allowing us to use their facilities as they adjusted their schedules to accommodate this program. The lead instructors for Class 093 were Peter Raposa and Bruce Antone. These individuals, along with all the other instructors that you had throughout your program, provided that leadership and the guidance to prepare you to be here tonight. They brought forward each night their dedication, knowledge, commitment, and passion to help you all succeed and graduate. To all the friends and family here with us tonight, it was your support and encouragement that enabled this class to succeed. You've become part of that firefighting family tonight, and I know you will continue to support them in all of their future endeavors. The Call Volunteer Recruit Firefighter Training Program is a 240-hour training program that teaches to the core foundations and the fundamentals of our profession to a national standard. Students going through this training program learn how to properly don their self-contained breathing apparatus, properly climb, raise, and throw ground ladders, wear protective clothing, conduct primary searches for occupants missing within structures, advance hose lines to suppress fires, hazardous materials, and vehicle extrication, just to name a few. These program components and evolutions help to develop a platform for all these firefighters to operate safely on the scene of any emergency. All of you have sacrificed and succeeded, and I hope we have met and you have met all of your personal goals along with these program goals. Graduation from this program is a testament to your character and perseverance to accomplish a core foundation to your continued learning in this profession. In addition to this program, many of you had to balance other time commitments, such as working full-time or part-time, taking other classes for school, family obligations and commitments, as well as other outside interests and hobbies. You've all faced numerous challenges throughout this program, and you will continue to face more challenges in the fire service. These hazards and challenges, they don't change based on if you're a career, a call, or a volunteer firefighter, and neither does the response or that professional service that will be received. The COVID-19 pandemic required us to change our normal ways of operation and adapt to a new way of training. Through this challenge, you all adjusted and overcame many limitations this program did not have 18 months ago. You all succeeded in balancing these challenges, and graduation from this program tonight reflects that accomplishment. Through this program, you have demonstrated the core competencies to be considered a firefighter and face many of these ongoing challenges and hazards that I just referenced. It is incumbent upon each of you to continue your training and education in a continued effort to stay safe and provide the best possible service to all of your communities and return home safely to your families. I am so proud of all of you for your decision to get involved in the fire service and for what you've accomplished together over the past few months. Each of you had your own strengths and weaknesses, but together you were able to accomplish all of these tasks together. Congratulations on graduation tonight and the completion of this program. Continue your training. I wish you all the best, and be careful in all that you do. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
time for the presentation of the diplomas, what we've come here for this evening. To call the roll of the graduates of Class 093, I will call upon the Assistant Program Coordinator, Mr. Michael Dupuy. Family, friends, come on up front and center for pictures when we call your firefighter. I will ask, because my boss told me to remind you all, please just don't block the camera. Otherwise, come on up.
At this time, I'd like to call up Cushing Fire Department Chief Gallagher. Graduating firefighter Colin Mayton. From the Berkeley Fire Department, Chief Fournier. Graduating firefighter Corey Inicio. From Dartmouth District 1 Fire Department, Chief Andrade. Graduating firefighter Caden Keogh. Dartmouth District 2 Fire Department, Chief Andre. Graduating firefighter, Eric Abrandez. Graduating firefighter, Carl Beckman. Graduating firefighter, Kyle Bellavance. Dartmouth District 3 Fire Department, Chief Aruda, Deputy Chief Borges. Graduating firefighter, Patrick Mendonça. Graduating firefighter, Kendall Miranda. Fairhaven Fire Department, Chief Correa. At this time, I'd like to call up Deputy Chief Stephen Foster from Oak Bluff Fire Department. Deputy Chief Foster is the cousin of graduating firefighter Matthew Foster. Graduating firefighter Heather Lopes.
Congratulations, well done.
From the Freetown Fire Department, Chief Sylvia. At this time, I'd like to call up from Bridgewater Fire Department, Lieutenant Timothy Donovan. Lieutenant Donovan is the uncle of graduating firefighter Caitlin Thomas. From the Halifax Fire Department, Chief Averos. Graduating firefighter Brandon McSherry. From the Marion Fire Department, Chief Jack Voney. Graduating firefighter Stephen Rodriguez. At this time, I'd like to call up Lieutenant Michael Steele from the Marion Fire Department. Lieutenant Steele is the father of graduating firefighter Luke Steele. From the Mattapoisett Fire Department, Chief Murray. Graduating firefighter Shantae Gibson. Graduating firefighter Cody Grodsky. Graduating firefighter Drew Weaver. From the Middleborough Fire Department, Chief Benjamino. Graduating firefighter Alexandra Chase. Graduating firefighter Tyler Dashke. At this time, I'd like to call up firefighter Michael Diamond from the Middleborough Fire Department. Firefighter Diamond is the father of graduating firefighter Joshua Diamond. Graduating firefighter Kyle Orenberger. Chief, you got one more. Oh, it's only Wiley? Okay. All right, graduating firefighter Jonathan Wiley. Rehoboth Fire Department, Chief Barassi. Graduating firefighter Reese Foley. At this time, I'd like to call up Lieutenant Randy Larrabee from Rehoboth Fire Department. Lieutenant Larrabee is the father of graduating firefighter Amanda Larrabee. Graduating firefighter Cody Palmer.
Good? You don't want to miss.
Graduating firefighter Carl Polmitz. From the Wareham Fire Department, Chief Rowley. Graduating firefighter Kyle Gigot. Graduating firefighter Lisa Pratt. Graduating firefighter Devin Silva. Class, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, class 093.
Please be seated. I would now like to call upon from the Massachusetts Fire Training Council and the Rehoboth Fire Department, Chief Frank Baresi, to present the Martin H. McNamara Award to the outstanding recruit of Class 093.
Thank you. Good evening. Good job. In November 2003, Martin McNamara, a call firefighter for the town of Lancaster, Mass., was killed while operating at a structure fire. In order to remember his ultimate sacrifice and to honor his commitment to the call and volunteer fire service in Massachusetts, the Massachusetts Fire Training Council created the Martin McNamara Award for Outstanding Student of each call volunteer recruit firefighting training class. This program's curriculum is designed to train, educate, and evaluate students in the basic skills of the firefighting profession. This course is demanding, both academically and physically. Just completing the course is truly an accomplishment worthy of recognition. In each class, one student is selected who has excelled in the training program, and this student is named as the outstanding student of the class. This recommendation is based on the statements of student successful achievement in both academic and practical applications. I'd like to invite Chief Lance Benjamino of the Mcnamara Fire Department to the stage, please.
I won't forget him this time.
Okay. I am pleased to present and announce the Martin H. McNamara Award for the Outstanding Student of Call Volunteer Class 093 to firefighter Jonathan Wiley of the Mcnamara Fire Department.
For the chief and for the recruit. And ready?
I wouldn't forget that again.
It was just a couple of months ago at a training council meeting that Chief Baresi and I were having a conversation about the Martin McNamara Award. And he mentioned the fact that the recruit does get a nice plaque, and hopefully, Jonathan, you can display it for everyone later on. I brought up the fact that he also gets a letter signed by the training council congratulating him on this distinct honor. But Chief Baresi said there should be something else. I had no idea what else we could do. So the chief ended up donating and soliciting various gifts, which now he wants to create as the Recruit Award Jar. So Jonathan, you get to come up here and pick a bonus gift. Come on up. Come on over, you ready? I am so excited. Okay, reach in, you can only pick one. Those are the rules.
Is that one?
Come on over, tell everyone what you won.
Oh, I gotta do speaking too?
As a recipient of the Richard N. Bangs Award, I get to address the audience. Well, public speaking is probably one of the scariest things, actually, so I didn't have anything written. I'm not going to pull anything out, so I didn't know I was actually doing this, but it's a true honor to be up here, and I appreciate all the instructors and everything that they taught us. Carry that forward with us, and to my classmates, thank you. We worked really hard, and we got to where we are today because we worked hard and pressed on through. So hopefully we can carry that forward into our careers and keep learning and keep striving, serving the community. So thank you again for the opportunity, and I hope I did all right public speaking because it's usually at practice. So thank you.
Congratulations. Well done.
Good work. Good work.
I'll just put it on stage.
Was there anything else to pick, or is that?
No, that's it. You know what? He wants to know if there's anything else to pick. Let's just see, just for the heck of it. Oh, Jonathan, free locker rental at any Massachusetts firefighting campus of your choice. Oh, I'd love that. I don't have a locker. Just see another one. Just. All expenses paid weekend in New York City. But it says Queens in the month of February, but Queens is New York City, right? All right, one more, then we got to get going. This is starting to get fun. Oh. An autographed and framed picture of the lead instructor for class 093, Mr. Peter Raposa. That would light up any room in anyone's house, and I should know because I have one. And I was hoping to dish it off tonight. Jonathan, well done. Congratulations. I think you end up getting the best prize. Hey, if anyone is interested in seeing the picture of Mr. Raposa at my house, it hangs proudly on the wall of my tool shed behind the house. Way behind the house. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we have for you this evening. So on behalf of the State Fire Marshal, Peter Ostrowski, and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, I'd like to thank all of you for sharing in this very special evening with us. Oh, you know what? I'm glad. See, the Marshal's paying attention. I only have it written down in front of me, and I put my glasses on, but we're going to find it.
How about this?
There we go.
Try that.
Okay. I do have my glass in my pocket, so thank you. Disregard everything I said from the record. At this time, we'd like to hear from the spokesperson for Class 093, Firefighter Eric Abrantes of the Dartmouth District 2 Fire Department.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eric Abrantes, or as my instructors and classmates know me, student number 01, and I have the honor of representing Class 093 tonight. On behalf of Class 093, I would like to thank the instructors and staff of the Massachusetts Fire Academy. MFA has the reputation of being a world-class training facility, and as we can all personally attest to, it lived up to that reputation. Over the last 16 weeks, our instructors have given us the skills to better serve our communities and the knowledge to do so safely so we return home to our families. The students from Class 093 come from all walks of life. For example, in this class, we have an electrician, a welder, a school teacher, a paramedic who's also a nurse. No big deal, right, Allie? A grocery store clerk, multiple EMTs, and a police dispatcher who should really open his own bakery. We have an age range of 33 years, though Stevie does drive that up a little bit. At a glance, Class 093 looks like an average group of people. Looks can be deceiving. Their abilities and mental fortitude are anything but average. I've seen every member of this class climb a 100-foot aerial ladder, calmly be surrounded by the flames and flashover, and lug their body weight and charged hose line up multiple flights of stairs again and again and again. But my classmates are not like most people. They did not just make an attempt. They excelled, they endured, and they met the high standards set by our instructors. These 30 very different people have spent hundreds of hours together on nights and weekends in the classroom and in the drill yard. Each of us came to the academy with different strengths and weaknesses. Some of us struggled with the physical aspects of our training, while others had to work harder on academics. If at any time one of us needed help, another would reach out their hand and say, "Brother or sister, let me carry that weight for you. Let me help." Over the hours spent together, I saw a group of strangers become friends and friends turn into family. Despite the different lives we lead and backgrounds we have, when the call comes in, we are all firefighters. We join a long lineage of courageous and honorable men and women who have answered the call to service. We have found a small part of the world where we can say, "I am ready to help. Send me." Walking through the halls of the Massachusetts Fire Academy is a sobering experience. You will see memorials to the fallen, a beam from 9/11, and class plaques from all the Academy classes that have gone before us. Class 093, you have earned your name and picture on the wall of the Massachusetts Fire Academy. My brothers and sisters, I am proud to be there with you. Thank you. I'd like to call Heather and Caitlin to come present the class plaque.
On behalf of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy, Class 093, thank you for that generous gift. That will serve as motivation and inspiration for generations of firefighters to come. We're greatly indebted. Now, that will conclude tonight's ceremony. So on behalf of State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, thank you for sharing in this very special evening. To the members of Class 093, the best of luck in long, healthy, and safe careers. And thank you for what you are doing to keep us safe in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I ask that you please all rise as Deputy Chief Manley leads out Class 093, followed by the official party and then the Chiefs of Department. Have a wonderful evening.